Hello folks, and welcome to another segment of Quick Tips. Hi, I'm Sal Cartagini of PhoenixRealEstateCorner.com, and I put together this little segment to help you get the most out of your search engine. The same IDX search engine that we as realtors use in Phoenix to find homes. I'm sure you've been finding it very powerful, but with these little tips and techniques that I can give you, you'll get an edge on your search and find the home you're looking for quickly and easily. So take a minute out and watch the segment. Hello folks, and welcome to another segment of Quick Tips. I put these brief tutorials together to help you get the most out of the uniquely powerful IDX search engine that us professional realtors use. You enrolled because you want to search the same database we agents use, right? Well, each of these segments are designed to give you just one more tool to unlock the powerful program, and I'll show you step by step how. So let's get started right away with today's quick tip. Now, you're probably very familiar searching to the left side of your screen since you signed on to the program, which is the conventional way, where we have drop-down menus and we have places we can put in text. And let's do that. Let's just set up a very quick search to show you. I'll set up 200,000 to 300,000, and we'll do single-family detached. We'll stop right there. Now, at this point in your search, what you'll most likely do is to identify an area. In fact, most folks identify an area first. We can put a town code. We could say area Scottsdale, Phoenix. We can put a subdivision in, or we can even identify a zip code. But how cool would it be if we had a map where we could identify exactly where we wanted to be and where we wanted to see our homes? Well, we can do this, and I can show you very quickly how. So let's look at it first. We have a real broad overview of the valley. And if we click on these little buttons here, it's zoom in and out. That's nothing new. Probably used to that. And also these little buttons up here, the directional buttons, will move the thing over, move the screen so we can see different areas. But I'm going to point in your direction, draw your attention to these little buttons down here. We see a little hand, which is a pan map. And if I take my cursor and left click, I can pull it pretty much in any direction I want to. And along with that, now that I've set up an area where I want to concentrate, and I think well, let me go back out a little bit. It's a little easier that way. Then what I'm going to do is look at these three shapes here. We have a rectangle, we have a circle, and we have a polygon. And if we click on the square here, we can use the cursor to outline an area that we would be interested in. Let me take my arrow, and I'll identify a starting point. And I will click on the starting point there, move the cursor over, and this draws a nice square or rectangle. Find the area, click again once, and notice the area is highlighted, and in the left side of the screen we've got the rectangle as part of the search parameter. Isn't that wonderful? That's great. So here, instead of 50,000 properties, we've got 10 properties that match this criteria between 200 and 300,000 and single-family detached. And we would just go on to look at them on a list or detail or find out what they are. I'll do the same thing with a circle. Let's draw a circle. Let's click on the circle. Let me identify a spot here, and let's pick a starting point. Just click, and the little box opens up, and it shows you how far the circle out radiates out. Okay, let's go 1.5 miles out from that one point. Click again, and as you notice, it's highlighted. And now we have a circle and a rectangle. And we have a total of 59 results. Now I left the square there to illustrate to you that if we hit this little button that says within, do you see this little spot here where they overlap, where they co-join? If we hit that button, then what happens is the homes that are only part of these shared shapes appear. It's pretty amazing, huh? So you can actually do two separate criteria and overlay them on each other to find a distinctive point. Okay, that's cool in itself. Let's take care of the circle. Let's get rid of the square. Now we have a blank map again. Now I'm going to show you something really cool. This is the polygon shape. And let's say we want to identify an area that's not square or not perfectly round, and we want to trace it over. Well, we can do that very simply by hitting the polygon shape, starting at an access point. We're going to look at Camelback Road. Here's a canal. Now maybe there's a neighborhood in there that we want to concentrate in, or on one side of a street, or things like that. This is what this tool is handy for. So let me start. Let me bring the cursor over. Now every time I want to make a different direction, I hit the left click button. Go down. I'm clicking the button now. Click. I'm clicking. I'm clicking down here. I'm clicking here. I'm clicking here. I'm clicking here, and I'm moving up. Now let's say I wanted to stop at this point and move back up. And I would go this way, and I don't like this little neighborhood here. Let's say there's a street there that I'm not too happy about. Maybe there's houses. Maybe there's someone I don't want to live next to. All right, we'll come up here again, and every time I make a point, I'm left clicking. So here, and to round it out, here we go perfectly. So there we go. All right, so we double click on it, and now it's highlighted. And if you again see on your left, we have a polygon shape. And look at that, there are no results. You know why? Because that area might be a little more expensive. Let's run this number up to 900. And that's what's really cool about the program. If nothing comes up, you can take a look at that view results, and we can put more data in there to match what the area might have for us. And now we see, of course, yes, there's more expensive home. Actually, there's 14 of them. I know they're more expensive in there. I work the area. So there you have it. That's a really, really powerful way of identifying areas to the T where you might want to be. So you can have a lot of fun with that. So spend some time going over that, integrated into regular search. And that's it for today's quick tips here from Sal at PhoenixRealEstateCorner.com. Take care. Hey, thanks for stopping by and watching the segment. I hope you picked up a tip or two. And remember to stop by PhoenixRealEstateCorner.com often for the latest in real estate news in the Phoenix area and just in general. So hope to see you next time, and take care.